In the heart of the city, where dreams come alive, B-Up's on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. But through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in the sacred space. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. There's a love in the air for the game and the grind, for the players who hustle, leaving it all behind. Through the sweat and the tears, the blood and the fight, B-Wop tells the stories under the bright lights.
It's too much on my mind right now, baby, I don't need this. Lately I've been by myself right now, I cannot take no risk. Okay, looking at my jewelry, you may think that I'm a lick. Yeah, these people won't try me, cause they know I'm too legit, yeah.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, family? Hope y'all doing all right this Thursday morning. You watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. Only thing I ask that you do, hey, hit that like button as you come in if you don't mind. Hit the like button for me. I appreciate it if you do that. And also, if you would like to continue to support the broadcast in any kind of way through Cash App, Super Chat. Super Chat Thursday. Let's make it Super Chat Thursday. And also, you can join the membership. All right. Hey, I'm telling you, we back at it early this morning, and I'm ready for it. Yeah, I'm ready for it. But first, I got to say hello to the game. Got to say hello to the game. I was up at around about midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning trying to get the sound right. And I want to thank Mr. Miami, I Love CC, and Money Man and the gang for walking me through this thing. Yeah, I went and bought me a new mic. Yeah, we trying to get this thing right before we get that brand new laptop at the end of the month. Reverend Nelson is in the building. We appreciate you early this morning, big dog. 767, what's going on? How you feeling? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Miss Kimberly Nash Williams. I hope my sound is right, and I hope my video ain't tripping on your end, cause she stay on me, y'all. She stay on me. She let me know. Yeah, cause I love CC. They gonna let me know. They be watching. Hey, that sound, but we gonna rock with you. Tim, what's up? What's up, sis? What's going on? How you feeling this morning? Good to see you early this morning. Hope you have a great day. That's my dog there. That's my dog. Tim Isaac once again. Rev. I love CC is in the building. I love CC is in the building early this morning. We appreciate her and everything that she do. Calvin Shepard, what's going on? You all right? Yeah, we here. We here. We here. Sports Talk with B. Watts is here. The Real Apprentice. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing great. Cheryl Holder is in the building. All right. Miss Kimberly Nash Williams said, thanks to the game. Sounds and look good so far. I actually said so far. Yeah. Yeah, you never know. Never know on this end. Never know. What's going on, Virg? How you doing? Harry Barnes, what's up? How you feeling this morning? How you feeling? We appreciate it. We appreciate you. Appreciate Rev too. DJ H, what's going on? Appreciate it. Look here, family. Our boy is still out there working out. He's prepared for this. Shedeur Sanders is going hard. I mean, he going hard during the off season. He going hard. He just going hard, man. He want this thing. My dog himself, Duff. Duff Lawn, sir. What's going on? Good morning to you. Appreciate you for rocking with. Like I said, Shedeur Sanders going hard, family. He going hard. He wants that QB1. A lot of people don't think he want to start. He want to start day one. Shedeur Sanders is sending a message to the Cleveland Browns headquarters from the owner, the general manager, head coach, and the coaching staff and the teammates. He let them know he want this QB1. And he let Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dylan Gabriel know, boy, I'm coming for that QB1. I don't know what y'all doing on y'all all time, but I'm putting in that work because my mindset, like I said last night, to do a sudden mindset has went to a different level. It don't went to a different level, fam. It just has. He's taking this thing personal. And his fan base, oh yeah, they can't wait to see him. Oh y'all, no, they everywhere. Yeah, they everywhere. It's a locomotive finna get ready to come through the Cleveland Brown Stadium this year. Because everybody loading up. The kids loading up. They want that 12. You see that 12 in my background. Everybody want that 12. Now, everybody said it's too early to be buying that be watched. Something might happen. No, it ain't that gonna happen. They finna make him their franchise quarterback. That's what finna happen. Yeah. Everybody want that 12. It's a brand. They waiting on him. Ain't nobody waiting on Joe Flacco. Ain't nobody waiting on Dylan Gabriel. Ain't nobody waiting on Kenny Pickett. They waiting on 12. They waiting on 12. They see his work ethic. It's something different. They haven't had a franchise quarterback since 1989, and that's why his mindset is different. That's why them haters gonna hate, and that's why that old time media gonna continue to do what they do, like Mary Kay and just like Tony Roseman. They got they used to losing so much. They can't accept the winner. Shedeur Sanders ain't come from no losing. Ain't no losing. Got no loser mentality. Out there working, out there running, early in the morning, running. Brought a wide receiver from the Cleveland Browns to go out there with him, Gage. They out there working, running. Mindset just totally different, y'all. He know what's at stake. He know what's in front of him. He know the real test is ahead of him, and that's training camp. He don't forgot all about rookie minicamp. That's behind him. He don't forget all about that draft. That draft is behind him. It doesn't matter if it's collusion. It doesn't matter if it was what B. Watts think about because of my father was a threat to the head coaches. Man, Shedeur Sanders is way beyond that right now in his career and in his life. He beyond that. You know why? His mindset. He's there to beat the odds. Even though many say B. Watt is still a fix against Shedeur, they want to put him in their place. That could be true. But in Shedeur's mind and the way he's working, he gonna beat all odds. Man, this dude on a mission. He built different. He's a winner. And that's why you see him out there putting that work in. That's why you see Shedeur out there putting that work in. His mindset is different. Just different. His mindset. Okay. Mindset different. His mindset different. His mindset different. He a woman. He's a leader. And they know it. He's setting the pace. He's setting that tempo because he wants it. His mindset is different going into this thing. It's a different animal. It's a different beast. He knows what's ahead of him. He knows he's in a quarterback competition. He knows that this staff didn't want him at first. They went out and got Kenny Pickett first. Then they went back and got Joe Flacco. Their mindset was already set on the quarterbacks who they wanted. Then they went in there and drafted Dylan Gabriel for whatever reason. They did it. And then decided to get him last. For whatever reason, they did it. But guess what? Shedeur Sanders is coming. He's coming, Coach G. Mindset that's different. That's what I like about it. He's ready to compete. He's locked in. When you hear somebody say they locked in, their mindset is right. Mindset is right. And the real competition is coming up. The real competition is coming up in training camp. You can't hide from training camp, man. Be watch. That Jeff was rookie. Minicamp, what Shedeur was doing. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all that. I didn't get upset. I agreed with you. But for Shedeur and being in his situation where he was drafted at that rookie minicamp, he must dominate. And he did dominate. Well, we went on to OTA. B. Watson just got short pants on. The veteran trail is not even there yet. It's not even mandatory. I get that. I didn't get upset when y'all told me that. When y'all pushed back on me, told me to pump my brakes, I didn't get that. I didn't get mad. I got it. I understand what you were saying. But for Shedeur, it's everything. Because y'all would have crushed him if he had went out there and pulled Dylan Gabriel. Y'all would have crushed him if he had went out there and performed like Kenny Pickett. You all would have crushed Shedeur Sanders if he had went out there and put up the same numbers that Joe Flacco did during mandatory minicamp and OTA. The media would have killed him. So it was different for Shedeur Sanders. He must dominate every rep because he knows what's ahead of him. He knows mindset locked in. They go hand in hand together. When your mindset is right and you locked in, man, the devil in hell can't keep you from it. He gonna be that QB1. Only thing he got to do is just continue to put that work in. Put that work in. Put that work in. TC, I see BD. What's going on? I'm just trying to tell you, keep putting it on. That mindset. Your mindset. Your mindset. Your mindset. Lock in, lock in, lock in. They mean the same thing. Same thing. Can't hide from competition. They tried to hide Joe Flacco during mandatory minicamp because of his age, because of they saying he know the playbook, because he familiar with the system. But guess what? Training camp finna come up. Them shoulder pads coming on. That linebacker's finna come on the blitz. That defensive end finna come on the blitz. Finna come on the blitz. That defensive back, that cornerback is finna disguise himself in coverage. You got to understand and see if he's in a cover 2 or a cover 3. You can't hide in training camp because the offense coordinator and the head coach got to put a game plan together. Oh yeah, we ain't long. They only 2 weeks away when they report for their first game. So you can't hide from competition. You can't hide from training camp, and you're not going to be able to hide like you've been doing so far, Joe Flacco. I'm putting you on notice today. Joe Flacco, you cannot hide. You trying to live off 2 years ago. 2 years ago. They trying to make Joe Flacco live off 2 years ago. Can't do it. Can't do it, family. Can't do it. The body ain't gonna respond like it did 2 years ago. Your mind ain't gonna respond like it did 2 years ago. Not, not, it's not. I'm human. The things I can do now that I did 2 years ago, I'm human. He's human. Football is a physical, mentally tough game. And you're not finna push that on me or push it down my throat and make me believe Joe Flacco is the answer to the Cleveland Brown football team. Ain't nobody finna do that. Every time I hear that, I'm gonna push back because I live in the real world. Ain't no way no 41-year-old quarterback gonna be able to survive the NFL in 17 games, nor the first 5 games, because the first 5 games on the Cleveland Browns schedule is tough as nails. And if Kevin Stefanski go 1-5, matter of fact, I saw a video saying the same thing I've been saying for a whole month. Kevin Stefanski can't afford. He cannot afford to go 1-5 or 1-4 the beginning of the season. You know why? They gonna cut him, like I said, at ESPN Cleveland and 92.3 in Cleveland said the same thing on yesterday. Same thing I've been preaching. Joe Flacco, and many people are thinking Joe Flacco can get by because of 2023. That ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. And I'm gonna harp on it every time I jump on him. It ain't gonna work. That's a loser mentality. If Joe Flacco was on any other team at 41 years old, you know what they would be saying? Man, this dude is trash. I hate to use that word. Matter of fact, they said the same thing again over there on 93.2 in Cleveland. Hold on. I was waiting on this day. You know it. I was waiting on this day. I was waiting on this day. There's a fans. Yeah. Talk with dog watch. Yeah, yeah. See, y'all thought I'll just be talking trash. I don't be knowing what I'm talking about when I be talking. Oh no. I'm real about this thing. I'm real about this thing. I'm ready. When one show the first thing Joe is your eye, be like, you do it. Listen, hey, even 93 point, even 92.3, even 92.3, the fan in Cleveland said it. There's a lot of fans out there that are living off 2 years ago and think he's going to be better than he actually is. I ain't said, well, I did say it. I said this a month ago. Bitch said it the other day. And here goes 92.3 in Cleveland. The fan, the radio station, saying the same thing. The same thing. There's a lot of fans out there thinking that he can live off 2 years ago. Boy, it's impossible. Hey, T.I. got a song with his partner. They know. Yeah, they know. They know they ain't gonna fly. Man, that ain't gonna fly in the NFL. Can't do it. Won't do it. And what that other article? Here we go right here. I think this is it right here. Here you go. Yeah, Mac. Whoever Mac is. I don't know if the Mac that be in my chat or not. He posted the same thing something. I think that's it. No, this ain't it. That ain't it. My bad. My bad. Let me find it. I might not have it. I might have got rid of it. No idea. Here it is right here. You know, whatever I say, I bag it up. Here you go again, right here. Whatever I say, it always somebody listen to me. Even they listen to me, or they bright just like me. They know football like me. 92.3, the fan. You would say watch if you were in any other city but Cleveland. Joe Flacco should be in that category. Bottom of the barrel starter. Boy, you can't make this up, y'all. I've been trying to tell y'all. They own radio station in Cleveland. I've been trying to tell you. They said once again, family, Coach G, Miss Philly Smith. Yeah, Miss Philly Smith. Here we go. Yeah, Coming at you. Yeah, coming at you with these ones and twos. 92.3. The Fan in Cleveland said, you would say wash. They went even further than I did. If you were in any other city but Cleveland, Joe Flacco should be in that category. Bottom of the barrel, start. You can't make this stuff up, man. One thing about the God and his spirit, whenever I say something, God always show up and show it to me right there in front of my eyes to bag up what I say. And I praise him for that. I praise him for that. Thank you, Lord. Yeah, thank you. Once again, yeah, Kenny Pickett gonna beat him out just to show it 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they gonna get rid of Joe Flacco. He might as well, y'all might as well get ready. Yeah, but once again, it's the Cleveland Browns is in a good situation. They're in a good situation to me. They got their franchise quarterback because Shedeur Sanders, that boy out there working. You got his mindset right, Coach G. His mindset right, BD. Yeah, it's a new breed in town. Cleveland Browns ain't had no quarterback like this since 1989. They haven't. They haven't had a quarterback like this since 1989. Miss Billy Smith, they just haven't. They got one that should do it. And his mindset is right. One thing about a person, once their mindset is right, male, female, teenager, don't matter. And their mindset is right. They locked in and they focus on whatever they want in life. 9 times out of 10, they're going to achieve because you know why? They're going to put the work in. They're going to put the work in because they know the task at hand in front of them. The only thing left now for Shedeur to do is know that playbook. If he know that playbook from the first page to the last page, he in there. It's just like the Bible. If you know that first page all the way through the last page, it's gonna be hard to keep you out of heaven. Yeah, and if you know it and you operate it from that Bible, from the first until the last chapter, as long as you somewhere in the middle of that Bible, it's gonna be hard to keep you out of heaven if you're operating in the rules and the regulations of it. Yeah, if you performing well on this earth, somewhere between that Bible and page 1 and the last page, they can't keep you out of heaven. Yeah. God Almighty can't keep you out of heaven. He just can't. Same thing about it. It should do know that playbook. I don't know what kind of playbook Kevin Stefanski got. I don't know if it's that real hard or not. But if Shedeur know that playbook, we already know what he can do on the field. We already know what he can do on the field. Family, y'all hit that like button for me. Hit that like button for me because I'm on the road right now. Y'all know I'm on the road. Got my mic sounding right. Got my picture looking right. I got my facts right. Come on, give me them likes. I need 300 likes right now, even though ain't but 80 some people tuning in. Yeah, you already know. Like I say, you can't hide from competition in sports. And the real competition is getting ready to come up in training camp. July the 18th, July the 22nd. Real competition is getting ready to come up. Players are trying to make the team. They're trying to make the team. And when you enter into those inter squad scrimmages against Philadelphia and the Carolina Panthers, they must impress their coaches. And the only way you can impress your coach, especially on the defensive side, you got to go sack that quarterback. And you really think Joe Flacco, at 41 years old, want to get sacked by one of them defensive ends or linebackers that coming off their edge at 41 years old? You can't hide from competition. Inner squad practice, preseason game, the real competition is ahead. And Shedeur Sanders is battle tested. He's ready. He ready. He ready. His mindset is ready. That's why you see him out there in the rain working out. That's why you see him in Miami working out. That's why you see him in Texas back home. Even though he checked on his father, make sure he was good. And we saw yesterday that Coach Prime is good. I'm just trying to tell y'all right now. I'm just trying to tell you right now. He locked in. He want this. He got a point to prove. He got a point to prove to himself. He got a point to prove to that owner, general manager, head coach, coaching staff, and his teammates. He got a point to prove. He already know. He done sized that quarterback room up. He done sized that quarterback room up. He done sized him up. He done sized him up, family. He already know Joe Flacco ain't him. He already know Kenny Pickett is not him. He already know Dylan Gabriel ain't got nothing on me. Nothing. Mr. Myman said, be watch. That new setup you got, you're right, bro. Hey, appreciate you walking me through it last night, big dog. Appreciate you standing up with me and walking me through it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. B, what's going on? Why are they talking about trading Shedeur to the Indianapolis Colts clickbait or a real possibility? I haven't said, I don't know who's saying it, so I don't know. I don't get into that conspiracy theory. I don't know who's saying it. I ain't heard Kevin Stefanski say it. I ain't heard the general manager say it. I don't know. I can't answer that question, big dog. I go off the real for what I see. I don't do makeup stories. But anyway, mine says Shedeur is going to be the starter. The owner will buy Kevin and Barry before he let them mess this up. You are, hey, you got that right, big dog. You got that right. All right, chat. Y'all talk to me. Put something down in the chat. I got 30 more minutes. Rock with me. Rock with me. Rock with me. It works for the good of them that love the Lord, and 12 loves him, and we know that. True. Yeah. TC said for sure. He ready. He ready. He ready. That boy ready. Boy finna go out there and turn up on him now. Soon as they get there. And this right here. Let me see, do I have it? No, I didn't say that. I had I didn't say that video. No, I didn't say it. I didn't say the video. But like I say, yeah, he ready. He ready. FD, what's going on? I just believe when you look at the situation at hand, I don't know which way they're gonna go. I don't know which way they're gonna go. They said she got that pink slip form ready. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I had a video that I was gonna show again that bag up what I said. What you say, B? What? They gonna get rid of Kevin Stefanski and 92.3 in Cleveland said the same thing. If he go 0 and 5 or 1 and 4, he gone by that 6th game. He gone. Just like I've been saying. When I tell y'all something, I ain't that talking just to be talking. I'm telling you what gonna happen. They gonna get rid of him. He ain't got no choice. If he want his job. If he want that job.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Us. Recognize Shedeur as that franchise quarterback. And he got to start against the Cincinnati Bengals and they won. Not because just to keep his job. They got to start the best quarterback who deserves the job. If he go out there and show he's the best quarterback and the most prepared quarterback, yeah, you get to whoever it is. If it's Joe Flacco, get to him. He deserves it. If Kenny Pickett go out there and show you he to give your team the best, and he go out there and prove it in the scrimmage game and preseason, he deserves to start. Even if Dylan Gabriel go out there and do what we don't think he could do, but he end up doing it, yeah, he deserves that job. And that same thing go for Shedeur Sanders. Talk
you
to
start
me.
1-5, you're going to be. This is not going to last. You start 0-4, and there's a real good chance that happens with the way the schedule lines up and where your team is. Like Kevin Stefanski needs quick wins. He needs them right out of the gate so he can avoid being the odds-on first coach to be fired, because I think he goes from 4th to 1st with a little bit of success in the other 3 situations and no success in your situation quickly.
I mean, what I think is interesting out of this is that this is Vegas telling you they don't believe in Jimmy Haslam. There's way too many people out here that are taking Jimmy Haslam at his word in the suggestion that all these people have their jobs and are able to figure this whole thing out. And I just don't believe it to be true. But this is Vegas telling you in a way that they don't believe it either.
You brought up the right question, which is not do you agree or disagree, but it's how does this happen? And I think how it happens is you start 1-5 or 0-6,
which is very much on the table.
Like, you heard him, then. Same thing I've been trying to tell you. I've been singing that song for a month, family. They can't even they listen to me, and I doubt that, or they don't figure this thing out like I have about Joe Flacco and their head coach. The same radio station saying the same thing I'm saying. After I done said for a whole month. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Yeah, I'm just trying to tell you. Kevin Stefanski don't have the luxury to start out 1-5. He must get off to a good start. He must get off to a good start to keep that job. They're not going to let him sit up there and just continue to lose and lose without developing a quarterback. Every year you picking a quarterback. This past year you picked 2 quarterbacks and you still can't figure it out. No, that ain't gonna work. Shedeur is not going to be traded. Shedeur is going to be the quarterback. My God, is not a if. Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. Yeah, he locked in. He locked in. He locked in. He locked in. I promise he locked in. You know, when your replacement have shown up, nobody has to tell you. You buy a lot graceful. Yeah, that's good with that. I like, yeah, you buy a lot graceful. Yeah, that's what Joe need to go. Hey, he gonna buy a lot. Hey, he gonna buy a lot. Chris Canton of ESPN on ESPN2 said that 2 weeks ago, Shedeur Sanders can send Joe Flacco back into retirement. Yeah, and he know it. And he said, that's my teammate. That's my former teammate. He know it. 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 What's going on, Spring? Yeah, so it is what it is. But I think they got it. I think Shedeur's in a good spot on the team. And the coaching staff, Kevin Stefanski know this. He know what's going on. He know what's at stake. I'm sure he's gonna do the right thing. They ain't got no choice but to do the right thing because all the eyes are on Cleveland Browns football team, family. All the eyes are on the football team. All eyes. They looking at this quarterback situation and to see how the Cleveland Browns is going to handle it. And they want to see training camp just like we want to see. They want to see if Shedeur gonna get the equal amount of reps as the rest of them. If it's a fair quarterback competition. Now, if they don't identify who they starter and bag up quarterback is, that's on them. Because those are the 2 quarterbacks that should get majority of the reps in training camp. Because when training camp starts, once again, you only got 2 to 3 weeks to get ready for your first preseason game. And you must be install a offense before then. So ain't no way all 4 of them quarterbacks gonna get the equal amount of reps in training camp. It can't happen. Too many quarterbacks. Somebody got to go. Family, somebody got to go. Somebody got to go. And Shedeur is out there putting that work in. He ain't gonna be the one. He letting us know I ain't the one they gonna get rid of. I'm not the one they looking at to get rid of. I'm putting that work in. I'm running. I'm running. I'm working out. I'm getting my conditioning up. I'm ready for this long haul. I'm prepared for it. And my mindset is right. not gonna be able to deny me. They ain't gonna be able to deny me. See what? I'm working. I ain't sitting around waiting on nothing. I ain't sitting around waiting on nothing. I'm getting my conditioning up. I'm getting my breathing down. I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever they want to throw at me. I know training camp coming up. I know them scrimmages coming up, and I'm finna face some real defense. Some real who get paid to hurt quarterbacks, who get paid to send a quarterback to that medical tent. He know that. That's why he's out there working, getting his conditioning right, getting his mindset right. He locked in, he focused, and he coming for that QB1. He coming for it. He coming for it. He can't be denied. He won't be denied. He won't be denied. One thing I can say, and hear me on this. One thing I can say. Yeah, they watching for it. You know they watching. Yeah, you're right. They watching. One thing I can say. The Cleveland Browns, even though they traded for Kenny Pickett, even though they signed Joe Flacco, even though they moved up and reached up in that draft to get Dylan Gabriel, and they got my dog, Shedeur Sanders, in that 5th round, they know from what they done seen so far in rookie minicamp, OTAs, and mandatory minicamp, and the way Shedeur is working out, they know they don't found a diamond in the rough. They know they don't found a diamond in the rough with Shedeur Sanders. They know that. They know that. That I don't know. As some people were saying, he's supposed to go to. They was instructed collusion. I'm gonna use the word collusion. I don't know if that played a part in it. It could be. I'm not saying it ain't, but they know they got the steal of the draft, and they found a diamond in the rough, and they know they got their franchise quarterback. But one thing about when you find a diamond in the rough, you got to know and how to develop that diamond in the rough. Do the Cleveland Browns organization know how to develop one? Matter of fact, if you go back to 2 or 3 years ago, they had another quarterback that was a diamond in the rough. He's down there in Tampa Bay now. I'm just saying. He's in Tampa Bay now. Cleveland Brown had that quarterback at Tampa, down there with Shiloh right now. But he didn't have the name. Well, he had Baker Mayfield had the name flash. I don't know if they just weren't patient enough to develop him. They wanted Deshaun Watson. Well, you know how that turned out. They got diamond in the rough, family. they got a diamond in the rough. Yeah, y'all hit that like button for me. I'm here to rock out with you. I'm gonna rock out with you. If I have to stay here all day, I'm rocking. I ain't got nothing to do today until my daughters don't wake up. I'm sure they're gonna want to go to lunch. I'm here. I'm here for you. But once again, they got a diamond in the rough. Can you develop a quarterback, Kevin Stefanski? Rev Nelson, talk to me. Coach G, BD, Mr. Miami, Tim Isaac, Sabrina, Miss Phillips. Can they develop a diamond in the rough? Can Kevin Stefanski develop a quarterback? Do he want to develop a quarterback? Or do they just want a superstar who can just go out there and make plays? No, he got a rookie. He haven't been in the NFL that long. That's right. They got to take the time. But time ran out on Kevin Stefanski. He should have been doing that since Shedeur has been in the building. He should have been doing that since he's been in the building. Quit trying to worry about Kenny Pickett and Joe Flacco. His focus and that quarterback coaching staff should know when they see one. You got to develop one. You take your bumps and bruises the first year to get him up to speed, because the speed in the NFL is different from college football. Get him up to speed. He may not know the whole playbook. Well, shit, get him up to 20 plays that you can run, that he can call. Cut down some of the verbiage just to run a 44 dive play. They ain't got to call all that other stuff. If that's the problem, that's what you do. You develop a diamond in the rough. You take the time out and sit down and walk them through whatever you trying to accomplish. And you do it repetition every day, every minute, every hour. You see his work ethic. They see how Shedeur go out there and work every day. So why wouldn't you want to sit down and have the patience to develop your franchise quarterback? Something you haven't had since 1989. Y'all know how long 1989 is? That's been a long, long time. 19, the Cleveland Browns ain't won their division, family, since 1989. It's 2025. Yeah, yeah. You know, before Shedeur got there, I ain't think nothing about that until Shedeur got there. I said, since 1989. Matter of fact, I didn't even know that until G. Bush was on my show when he said that. When I heard G. Bush say that, I had to go back and Google that once that show was over. And he was right. He said the Cleveland Browns haven't won their division since 1989, B. Watts and family. Go back and watch the show. He said they haven't had a franchise quarterback since Bernie Kosar. So I look back and see when Bernie Kosar was playing, 1989. Yeah. G. Bush of the Barbershop Podcast told me on my show, B. Watts. I said, yes, sir. And he told the family, whoever listening, he said these words right here. Forgive me, G. Bush, but you said it. That you said. G. Bush said, B. Watts, they played 5 different quarterbacks last year. I said, what? He said, hold on, family. Go back to that. The year before that, they played 4 in one season. What that tell you? Yeah. You know what it tell me? That playbook couldn't be that hard. So they can't blame it on the playbook. Ain't nowhere in the world you can have 5 quarterbacks to play in one season and 4 quarterbacks to play before that, Coach G, Reverend Nelson, the real apprentice, Cheryl Holt. You can't have no many quarterbacks and your playbook be that hard. You just can't, man. You can't make this stuff up. Just can't make that. Whatever the reason was, and I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. I'm just saying. It couldn't be that hard. It can't be that hard. Kevin Stefanski's offensive scheme and play call can't be that hard where you had 5 quarterbacks playing one season and the year before that, 4 quarterbacks. Just can't. Just can't. Baker Mayfield should have been your franchise quarterback if you would have took out the time to develop him, but you weren't patient and you sent him off to Carolina Panthers and somewhere else. Now he's down there in Tampa Bay with Shiloh. He's the franchise quarterback. It don't say nothing about Baker Mayfield talent. It says something about your coaching staff. It says something about you as a offense coordinator and as a developer in the organization that you don't know how to develop a quarterback. Baker Mayfield was a dog coming out of Oklahoma 5 years ago. I'm just saying. What else do the Cleveland Browns want? Do they need another front office? Do they need another head coach? I tell you what, go 0-5 this year. This ain't the year to do it, big dog. And he got that money for that stadium. Jimmy Haslam, the owner. Yeah. Go 1-4 the first 5 games this year and see where you be. Yeah. 92.3 in Cleveland, just told you. Since you didn't want to believe me, go 1-5 and see what happens. Roll Kenny Pickett out there if you want to. Go out there with Joe Flacco and see what happens in the first 5 game call. Listen here, it don't matter who the quarterback. There is a possibility that you can go 0-5. You start off with Cincinnati. You start off with the next game, Baltimore. You start off with them 2 out the gate. So ain't no ducking and ain't no hiding. Oh, it's a good possibility. So your best bet is identifying the quarterback that can help you win. Because football starts with the quarterback. And when I look at who all you got on that roster, from the Deshaun Watson, Joe Flacco, and Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders give you a better chance to win than you got a diamond in the rough. The question is, can you develop it? Or have you wasted too much time investing in Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett? Because you proved it during OTA. You proved it through mandatory minicamp by the number of reps that you gave him with the first team. And you put Shedeur Sanders down on the bottom field, according to that was reported. I'm just trying to tell you, your job on the line and that general manager's job on the line. Go 0-5, go 1-4, and they're gonna tell the story. They're gonna tell the story. Yeah. So my question to the chat, I think I asked Miss Phillips this Tuesday night. So I want to ask y'all, which quarterback on this current roster is under the most pressure to perform well in training camp? Is it Joe Flacco? Is it Kenny Pickett? Is it Dylan Gabriel? Or is it Shedeur Sanders? Which quarterback to you, chat, to you, who's tuning in right now, which quarterback is under the most pressure to perform well in the Cleveland Browns upcoming training camp? You can't hide, you can't run, you can't duck and dive. You got to show up. You got to perform well. What you're doing right now is going to show up in training camp. Have you been practicing? Have you been working out? Is your conditioning right? Can you last for 17 games in this upcoming season? Do your teammates trust in you? Do your coaching staff believe in you? Have you been put in the work? Do you know that playbook? Can you identify the Mike linebacker? Can you check out of a play when you see that defensive back come up to that line of scrimmage and it look like he's finna blitz and you don't have enough blockers on that line of scrimmage? Can you check out a play, or should you call timeout, or should you continue with the play that their head coach or offensive coordinator have already called? All of that go along with your off-season conditioning, your off-season preparation, your off-season studying that playbook. Can you do that coming into training camp? Because they're going to test you. You're going to get tested. You're going to get tested. And everything that coaching staff done taught you going to show up in training camp. Did you comprehend what they was teaching you? Did you go back and work on or everything that they tried to correct you with? If it show up in training camp, you cannot hide from competition in football. Football is all about competition. You can't hide. You can't hide from training camp. You can't hide from competition. Are you built for this? Shedeur Sanders is built for this. That's why you see him going harder. He taking his off season, his off the field work ethic to another level. Running at midnight, throwing in the rain, working out in Miami, working out in Texas, hot as hell out there, still out there working. Thunder and lightning, still out there throwing that football. Raining like I don't know what, out there putting that work in. Putting it in. Built for this. He going hard for that Browns QB1. He going hard. He's going hard, family. Let me see what y'all saying. I just want to know. They got diamond in the rough. But the question is, can the Cleveland Browns develop and Shedeur Sanders? Can they develop? Once again, hit that like button for me. Hit the like button. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere till I get tired. I ain't tired yet. Yeah, a diamond in the rough. Diamond in the rough. He's a diamond in the rough. He's a diamond in the rough. Let's see. Don Adams said, "Is it possible that they can renegotiate to do a contract for more money?" Uh, Once you sign that contract, you don't sign that Ricky contract right now. And plus, he'll get that money back. Money ain't the issue for Shedeur. See, money the issue for most other people. The money that Shedeur done lost, he done lost. He'll never get that back. He got to keep working. He got to keep developing to a good quarterback. And if he do that and become their franchise quarterback, like most of us think he is right now, he'll get that money. He can't worry about that contract now. That's the least on his mind. It should be. They had never taken time. They have never taken time to develop nobody. They haven't. You're right. They have. Yeah, they have. Mr. Myers said, I don't think so. Lucky Shedeur is a diamond in the rough. He shines bright. That boy out there shining. Shining like brand new money, Mr. Myers. He out there shining. He always have shine. He shined at Jackson State. He shining at Colorado. I don't know what Cleveland Browns organization was let in. TC, what's going on? We're not giving the Cleveland Browns enough credit. They talked to Coach Prime at Pro Day in Boulder. Yeah, but still they drafted him in the field round. You can do all the talking that you want. Yeah, that we're not giving him credit. We don't give him credit. I don't give him credit. But the head coach came out in the first press conference and said this was going to be an equal quarterback battle. Each quarterback is going to get the same amount of whatever. And when it came out, the reports came out, the videos came out. We didn't see that. So your credibility was shot right then with me. And then once again, on the radio station, they already have said Kevin Stefanski never tells the truth at a press conference. What else you got to go on? Yeah, you got to earn your credibility. Shedeur is developing. Exactly what he is. He getting his reps in at home in Dallas, Texas. He getting his reps in out there in Miami. He getting his reps in on the beach, and he also brought a wide receiver from the Cleveland Browns with him, getting his own rep. I like that. I like that, shareholder. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Good thing 12 got his own quarterback training. Yeah, we just talking about that, friend. Yeah, he get his own reps in. Yeah, you ain't gonna give me my reps. I come early, I work late, and during the off season, I get my own reps. And I'm letting you know when it's time for me to go in the game. Yeah, my pass is gonna be on time. I'm gonna make the right checks, and I know that playbook. And I'm gonna make the best of every throw and every offensive play that you give me. Why? Because I'm putting the work in on the off field. Off the field, I'm putting the work in. And it's off time. He putting the work in. Good point. Good point. You're talking good, B. Watts. Take your time. That front office need glasses if they can't see the difference. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they see it. Oh, they see the difference. They see the difference. They're just trying to save face. They know they messed up in that draft. Whether the NFL came down on them or not, they know Shedeur is one they fifth round draft pick. He was a first round draft pick. Every team before that draft had Shedeur down as a first round draft pick. First round draft pick. First round draft pick. They develop who they want to. Boy, boy, you said a mouthful there. Reverend Nelson said they develop who they want to. If he don't want to, he ain't. That's a good point. And if he don't, he gonna get a bench lip. Yeah, you're right. You're right on that one, Rev. You develop who you want to. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, they gotta want to develop. They got to. What's up, Wayne Hood? They got to want to develop. All right, Miss Phillips said, I think they can. The question is, do they want to? Yeah, that's what Rev just said. Miss Phillips got to agree. Got to agree. If they stick with 12, they were in that drop. They have been in a drop. Agree. They're in that drop from not developing the quarterback, and that drop been since 1989. Yeah. Like I said 2 days ago, you want to take advantage of Shedeur because he's on a rookie contract. I know Deshaun Watson contract is over their head. They got to eat that because didn't nobody tell them to do that. The NFL didn't tell them to do that. They did that. They Andrew Barry did that. He the general manager and the owner had to approve of what they did with Deshaun Watson contract. Now, if they got to trade him and pay majority, 50 or 60% of his salary, so be it. They did. They did it to themselves. But, but the money that they would have to pay to move Deshaun Watson is the same money they would have had to pay Shedeur if he was drafted #1. So what y'all been saying? That was collusion. Yeah. That opened my eyes then. That opened my mind when I just said that. Collusion. So I gotta agree. Mighty Man, Miss Kim Nash Williams, Greg said it, collusion. Listen. Boy, this thing, whoa, look at God early this morning. Yeah, he woke me up then. God woke me up. Collusion. Deshaun Watson contract, from what I said, and Money Man broke it down. I saw it the other day. Next year, and he said it on the Money Show, they owe Deshaun Watson 80 million, right? 80 million. Follow me. Follow me. Hit the like button as you follow me. They owe him $80 million next year, and he ain't even playing this year nor next year, right? If they trade him, they will have to pay 60% of that salary of that $80 million if they trade him. That's Shedeur's money right there. If they had drafted him in the first round. Collusion. That's what it is. Yep. Somebody had to say, hey, we don't want you to do that no more, but we're gonna help you out this situation. Well, how y'all gonna help me out? I'm speaking for the Cleveland Browns. Don't. Well, how y'all gonna help me out? I'm Jimmy Harris. How y'all gonna help me out? We're gonna tell everybody to take Shedeur Sanders off their board and make sure y'all get it in the 5th round. And don't y'all ever do that no more. But you got to go out there public. I heard G. Bush said that and said you sorry. And that's when Jimmy Hansen came out and said that statement that he did. I made a mistake. It was me and Miss D on the Deshaun Watson contract. It won't happen again. He came out and said that. Collusion. I'm with y'all. I had to see it for myself. God just showed it to me. The money, family, the money that they would have to pay Deshaun Watson to get out of that contract to another team, that's Shedeur money. Because he would have been a first round draft pick. That's the $40 million that Travis Hunter and Cam Ward got. And Shedeur just got $1 million. And once they take out the tax, he probably gets $750,000 to $800,000 per year. That's the money. That's his money. That's his money. And to sum it all up, that's why they got to take advantage of it. And they're going to take advantage of it. Yeah, and they're going to take advantage of it. They're going to take advantage of it while he on that rookie contract and build that team. And by the 3rd year or 4th year in that final year of Shedeur contract, the Cleveland Browns should be competing for a division title in the NFL. Because you ain't got no money. You ain't got no money tied up in a franchise quarterback like the rest of the teams in the NFL do. If you look at it, they don't have the money tied up in it. And that's why I think they should take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. They got to take advantage of it. Mr. Miami, remember what they had Pat Sherman and Colorado staff and operation they didn't want to do if they were not trying to develop the offense around them. Agree. I remember that. You right on. You right on. Since this year I was born. What's up, Trey? What's going on? Yeah, you're right. Man, Cleveland been sorry for so long. They don't forgot they can win. Yeah, they've been down and out, BD. They've been down and out. They're gonna be shouting for us to do it from the stand. They already shouting for them. I'm telling you, when I called that ticket office yesterday and the day before, Man, them tickets, man, they said be what? That stuff already gone. Them tickets been gone. So them tickets out in 10 hours. Yeah. So it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, y'all saying, okay, I asked the question. Who y'all think is under the most pressure? Flacco? Flacco. Yeah, I think Flacco under a lot of pressure now. I agree. Flacco got a lot to prove. Flacco got a lot to prove. I do too. Playing for Birdie said, Kenny Pickett. Okay. Shedeur is because he's the only quarterback that's getting national spotlight. You think Shedeur's up under a lot of pressure? I don't think no pressure on Shedeur. It ain't. Let's see. Miss Phyllis Smith. Yeah, she's standing 10 toes down with Kenny Pickett. The real Prince Pickett. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think Flacco on a lot of pressure now. A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. Flacco, then Flacco. Yeah, Flacco and KP. Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett. Yeah, they on a lot of pressure, man. Miss Phyllis Smith said all of them except 12. 12 ain't, yeah, you're right. 12 he ain't got no pressure. He ain't no pressure on him. That's why they do free. That's why you out there grind. The mindset right. Ain't no pressure on me. Y'all didn't pick me to the field line. You can't afford to cut me. I sell your tickets. I sell your jersey. B. Watt got a jersey. Yeah, you can't get rid of me. Yeah, y'all lose all the talk. Lose all the talk. Lose all of it. All of it. Let's go. How about this new coach, Bill Cowell, new GM, Louis Riddick? I go with the Louis Riddick GM. Bill Cowell been out of the game too long. He been out of the game too long. Too long. Too long. Yeah. All right, sis. Be yeah, be appreciate you tonight. Appreciate you tomorrow. Shedeur is the only person that local media wants to fail. He has pressure on him, but he plays the best with pressure and everything on the line. Yeah, be what? Yeah. Oh, he gonna stand up in that paint, boy. You ain't gotta worry about that. He gonna stand up in that paint. We know that. Yeah, we know that, man. He ain't running from no. One thing about Shedeur ain't running from no pressure. He ain't scared of nothing when it comes to football. That boy love football. He love it. Although I think he will rise to the occasion. Shedeur is under the most pressure because they want to bury his talent. But pressure is not a bad thing. All right. Appreciate that comment. Roger, what's going on, man? Yeah, we up here in this thing. We up here in this thing. Shedeur already made his money since January. Yeah. Yeah, Shedeur ain't worried about no money. That's his least word. Least word. Yeah, we ain't worried about no pressure. Ain't no pressure. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. They going to get that money back from Deshaun Watson. They got their insurance on them. They got their insurance money on them. Herm Edwards told them what he would do. Start the record. Yeah, he said if it's even and if it's close, I'm starting the record. I'm starting the record. Yeah, he QB1 all day. All day. Whether they recognize or not, we already know he QB1. We know he QB1. Sis said, thank you, B1. Yeah, yeah. Phew, thank you, Lord, for showing here. Real. Yeah. Hey, I ain't talking into the existence, boy. Yeah. I ain't talking to the existence. Inclusion, what it is. Okay, we go with that. We go with that, y'all. Yeah, how much money did Shedeur get from that $250 million settlement? Million NFL jersey set? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what he got. All I know is, yeah, they put a whammy on, but they put a whammy on. Fans will be at the training camp chanting, "We want Shedeur." The pressure will become a media freeze. Boy, hey, man, you're right. You're right. $150,000 in the book of Revelation, completion and divine authority. Let's go to the universe has spoken. Boy, you put down the words in, big dog. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. Pressure makes diamond. Real people live for it. 12 all day. Yep. 144. We in here. We in here. Yeah. Like I said, ain't no pressure on Shedeur. I mean, if it is, he gonna have it. Yeah. He the only one can handle it. He been there. He been there. Joe Flacco, he can handle pressure. I give him that. Kenny Pickett, he can't handle no pressure. Dylan Gabriel, Dylan Gabriel, he think he don't get a pass just because he think they picked him before Shedeur. He's a third round draft pick, right? But he got to remember, then no other team had Dylan Gabriel on their draft board as a third round draft pick, and their office know. Oh, they know. They know. They know. They know. They know, family. They know. They know. They know. They know. It is what it is. It is what it is. But once again, you're watching Sports Talk. We'll be watched on this Thursday morning. Don't forget, later on tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I'll be back with Greg Seddy. And we're going to do this thing tonight. All right? And don't forget, Friday morning at 8 a.m. Same time this morning, I will be with Money Man. Me and Money Man will be getting down on tomorrow and Friday night. I'll be back at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern Time. All right. But once again, you're watching Sports Talk with B Watts, and I'm telling you right now, Shedeur Sanders is out there putting that work in, and he's battle tested. And like I showed you earlier, yeah. Once again, Shedeur is out there putting that work in. Getting his stamina up, getting his conditioning right, his mindset is right. He out there on country prime, running the property, and you already know what he's coming for. He's coming for that QB1. Cleveland Browns training camp is around the corner, and Shedeur Sanders is out there putting that work in. Grinding hard. He won't. Got something to prove. Don't. They got. Out his hand real fast. He ain't holding on to that football. That ball coming out of Shedeur Sanders' hand real fast. Real fast. So you gotta like the progress that he done made since he been in Cleveland. Ball placement is outstanding. We don't seen that. His ball placement is just outstanding. You can hear the offensive coordinator coming up to him, telling him, man, your ball placement is outstanding. And you're a rookie. You're a rookie. They act like that pass completion rate, that 77%, that 77%, they thought that was something unknown. Man, we used to seeing that. We used to seeing him throw 70% of pass completion rate. To just not been a dog throwing that football. He been that dude. You just need to recognize when you see one. They need to recognize a real dog when they see one. They got one in the building. They got one in the building. They got one in the building. Stay on point. Stay on point. He stay on point. He stay on point. He stay on point. Deadly with that football. He deadly with it on the goal line. Shedeur Sanders deadly on that goal line. Ball placement, outstanding. Outstanding. Ball. Deep ball throws on target. Perfect time. Perfect time. He done demonstrated that. He have demonstrated that he's that quarterback. Again, he looked them off, goal line. Once he get into that once he get into that red zone, boy, I'm telling you, he coming. Once the dude get inside the red zone, yeah, he coming for that touchdown. He know where he want to go with the football. He know where he want to go with that football. He know where he want to go with. He know. Yeah, Shedeur Sanders know. All right, let's switch over for my last 20 minutes. I got 20 more minutes. I'm gonna rock out with you 20 more. Coach Prime is back. My dog, he back, and he talking that smack. Yeah, and he talking that smack. Yeah. Coach Prime back, y'all, and he talking that smack. What did Coach Prime tell them most about the Colorado football team during the Big 12 Media Day? Well, this is some of the things that stood out. Scott Proctor posted it over there on his Twitter page. Scott Proctor, a DNVR, wrote about this over there on his Twitter page. Well, be watch, what did he write? I'm glad you asked. Coach Prime took two quarterbacks to the Big 12 Media Day. K. Salton and Julian Lewis. He took a vet and he took a rookie freshman phenom quarterback, a five-star quarterback. And both of them look good. Right now, Coach Prime stated that he don't know who the starting quarterback is. But once again, just like I said about Kevin Stefanski, and I'm gonna say the same thing about Coach Prime. Coach Prime knows who his starting quarterback is. But I get the game, I get the media pressing that he got to put out there. I get it. To keep the fire up on the both of the quarterback so they can practice and perform at a high level. You never know when they're gonna get their name called. But Coach Prime knows who his quarterback is. Like I've been saying, Coach Prime knows he got a Heisman Trophy candidate quarterback in K. Salter. Me personally, I think Kaden Salter is the best quarterback in college football. I don't seen these quarterbacks on other teams. They're not good as K. Salter. They're just not. Miss me with that. I know football. It ain't that it's personal with me. I'm looking at it. If you're good, I'll let you know you're good. I'm gonna let you know you're good. Utah, Dampier, that boy good. Utah got a good quarterback. He good. Drew Alar, Penn State quarterback, he ain't all that. LSU quarterback, them quarterback don't impress me. Texas quarterback, he decent. Yeah, I'm talking about man. He looked pretty good. Some of the time that I saw him play and when he played. And when I look at K. Salter brings something different to the game. A lot of people are saying that talk is that he's not an accurate quarterback. Others, they ain't watched the tape. I understand you can be a Julian Lewis fan, but still, you can't continue to throw out that narrative that he ain't an accurate quarterback just because you want to see Juju. That's just straight out line. It don't matter if you're from Georgia. It don't matter if you're doing a podcast. It don't matter if you're anchor on TV or a news column writer. If you look at Casey Salter and if you're looking at Juju, man, Casey Salter is way ahead of Juju. Ain't nothing about them equal. Ain't nothing about their game is the same. Kate Salter is the best quarterback in college football. Period. It ain't up for discussion with B. Watts. Period. Way more talent than any quarterback in college. In college. If you don't look at his body of work for the last 2 to 3 years at Liberty, ain't no way another quarterback is in college is better than Kate Salter. He got the experience. He ain't just got the experience. They all thing they want to say is Kate Salter just got the experience. Oh hell no. This boy got talent. Talent. Yeah. He got talent. I understand they got Juju. I ain't knocking Juju. He's a good quarterback. He ain't no Kate Salter. And I debate that with anybody. It don't matter who you is. I don't care if you live in my backyard. Matter of fact, I don't care if you live in Atlanta. I don't care if you know his dad. I don't care if you know his brother. I don't care who it is. You can promote that bull crap all you want. But K Salter, I ain't from Texas. But that boy out there in Texas, K Salter, that boy the real deal. That boy the real deal. He ain't had no near the talent that he got now with Colorado when he was at Liberty. And it gonna show. And like I said, DNVR, DNVR, right here. He wrote this from what Coach Prime said. Now you can take whatever you want to take from Coach Prime said at that Big 12 media day. You can take it any way you want. But here, that's the way what he wrote is exactly what Coach Prime said, if you listen. And these are the words that Coach Prime said. Right here. Coach Prime on the Colorado quarterback room. We brought both of them because I don't know who's going to start. Oh, he know. I'm gonna stop that right there. Ain't no way you can be a coach in college football if you don't know who's gonna start for your football team and you own a month away. Same thing, but I have to say about Kevin Stevan. Same thing I got to say about Coach Prime. He know he might not want to reveal it for whatever reason it is, but he know. If anybody else know who their quarterback is, he know. And then Scott Proctor went on to say these words also. And here's the kicker. Coach Prime said, and I heard it, Captain Salter is off the chain. That you can stop that right there. You ain't even got to read no further. Ain't too many coaches that coaching a football team will say that about any other quarterback if they don't think he's their starting quarterback. Ain't no quarterback, coach, ain't no head coach that coaching a football team will never go out there and put their name on a player and say they off the chain if you don't think they are a Heisman Trophy candidate quarterback. He know that boy finna go out there and work. He know he finna go out there and put that thing on that Big 12. Coach Prime know. He know. K Salter is him. Straight out dog. Ain't back. No, he is. Coach Prime said Caton Salter is off the chain. Yeah. You can stop it right there. That's all you need to hear right there. But to keep going forward, and he said Julian Lewis is coming around the mountain when he comes. We can't lose either with either of those two. Remember, Coach Prime said K Salter is off the chain, letting you know, boy, I'm finna unleash this dude, and we finna go get that Big 12 championship. We finna go get that Big 12 championship. And K Salter is the best quarterback in college football. Not just the Big 12. Not just because I'm saying, look at his body of work. Look at what he have done with less at Liberty. And vision what he gonna do with more. JoJo Williams, Omarion Williams, Miller, Draylon Miller, Cecile Brown, all those type of weapons that he got. Coach Prime said, K Salter is off the chain. I ain't got to say no more. I'm not even going to say no more. He's trying to confuse the enemy. Yeah, he ain't confusing me. When I saw that boy play, when I saw him play, and I did a big dive in it too, and just watch him, and I'm from Georgia. I said, shit, Juju, he ain't nowhere near that dude. Yeah. K Salter's going to be a first round draft pick at that quarterback. Oh, you can bet that. He going to, boy, look at him. Once again, like I've been saying for 2 months since he been there, he gonna be in that Heisman talk. He's a Heisman Trophy quarterback. You put him on any team, Alabama, LSU, Florida State, Ohio State, Tennessee, any team, and that Heisman talk is up in the air. It out the gate. When you listen to that dude on 3, I almost got his name with that blonde hair. He letting you know Cajun Salter finna go out here and put that work in. He telling you. Yeah. He said, I don't know about the rest of the team, but I've been following K Salter. And that ain't no knock on Juju. Juju is a good quarterback. He is. He ain't better than that dude that. Can't nobody, if you put the fanhood down, can't nobody come up here and tell me what that Cajun Salter is not the best quarterback in college football right now. If you review tapes and look at tapes, it ain't about who came there first or the pitcher or Shedeur giving him the keys. Yeah, I get all that. That's showmanship. That's for Twitter. And I get all that. But when I look at the way they play, when I looked at that spring game and they put K Salter with the second team, he did go against the second team defense. And the way he was moving that ball up and down the field, he was doing the Shedeur. He did more with less during that spring game. Imagine it's K Salter. And we finna get ready to find out what he gonna do it for Marion Miller, JoJo Williams, Cecile Brown, Q6, and D Miller. Man, this Big 12 finna be in trouble. Once again, K Salter is a Heisman Trophy candidate. I forget. And he gonna put the world on notice round about that second and third game. Oh, they gonna get with the program. They gonna get with the program. They might not have to. They might not want to. They better get with the program. Oh, you start pushing that narrative now. Be what you said it. Oh yeah. It's a lot of things I done said that came true. Yeah. I ain't just no fan. I watch. I put my favoritism out the way when it comes to talking about an individual player. Ain't too many players I rock with. When I told you Colton Hood was the best defensive back and cornerback in college football, I still stand him. Even though he ain't a part of Colorado, he's still that dog. The best in the game. The best. He the best cornerback in college football right now. Colton Hood. I ain't saying it because he's from Georgia. I'm just telling you what I don't see how him play. He the best in the game. The best. Tennessee didn't get him for nothing. Matter of fact, before he left Colorado, the director of player personnel, Corey Phillips, they well off videoed him walking out the best defensive back next year. Right here. And here he is, pointing to him. The camera went to who? Colton Hood. He ain't said that about no DJ McKinney. He came in and pointed at him. That boy a dog. I've been telling you that. Not because I'm from Georgia. Not because he's one of our favorite players. I'm just telling you what I seen on the field. He locked down himself. Arizona. Number one wide receiver who playing for the Carolina Panthers with Jim Horn Jr. Locked him down. Only 2 catches. the whole game when Travis was up. Locked him down. Once again, ain't too many times I put my name on the play and it don't come to fruition. I look at them. I look at their film work. I look at them. I see how they play. The number one thing you want to know in a person, do they believe in themselves? Once you find out, if you know a player that believe in himself, that's how you identify a dog. Colton Hood believe in himself. That boy bad, and they backed up on that field. He talked that trash on the field and off the field. Same way, Travis Hunter talked it on the field and off the field. I'm that dude. Travis Hunter told you that. He told you that. K Salter, the boy dog. He a dog. He a boy dog. He ready. Yeah, he ready. That boy ready. He ready. You know, folks, we gonna respect K Salter building and his experience to get us there. Yeah. You got no choice. He the only one to get them there. If they want to win. If they want to win. Yeah, they got tight cap. Yeah. That boy bad dog. He best. Legal side hustle said the best in the whole country is going a little bit too far. Name another who's better than him. And bag it up. Have me some proof. Every quarterback that's on a team right now that's considered as a Heisman Trophy candidate quarterback, and now one of them quarterbacks threw over 3,000 yards. All on humming around 23 and 2,500 yards in a season. Every last one of them. Texas quarterback, he ain't threw for no 3,000 yards yet in the season. Florida quarterback haven't. Dan Pierre haven't. Drew Allard from Penn State haven't. The quarterback from no, I know he haven't either. Maybe the LSU quarterback has, but ain't no other quarterback out there no through for over 3,000 yards per case off. You go check if you want to. I wait for your answer, legal side hustle. You can go check. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. To me, out the gate. Out the gate. Ain't no backtracking over him. None. Ain't no quarterback in college football gonna be able to do what K Salter can get ready to do. Throw the football with accuracy, the deep ball, and put them skates on. You're not gonna be able to do that with K Salter. Once again, 3,500 yard passing with 1,000-yard reception. But that was 2 years ago. I'm not worried about that. I'm just letting you know what he's capable of doing again. Last year, numbers went down. Didn't have the talent. The players, they left. They hit the transfer portal. CJ Daniel, his number one wide receiver, he left. Didn't have the talent to go around. But I'm trying to tell you right now, he got some talent up there at Colorado. Way better than Liberty is. Way better. Way better. Way better. That media had me ready for football. Wish the Georgia Tech game was there. They were waiting on Coach Prime. Coach Prime still the talk of the time. In fact, we talked to him about K Salt Heisman. Yeah, he ready. He ready. That boy ready now. I'm just trying to tell you. You right, BD. Out the gate. Yeah, out the gate. Out the gate. He the best quarterback in college football. Now, that's just my opinion. Everybody else got their opinion. I got one too. And ain't nobody gonna change mine. You saying I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm saying you don't know what you're talking about. I put whatever I done said on the line right now. Anything. Anything we can go back and look at and dissect each video that I done made and everything I done said done came true. You might have catch me on one or two. But other than that, it ain't gonna happen. Now let's do yours and see what you done said for the last 2 years of Colorado football play. I'm here for it. Let's go back to 2 years. Who all you said we're gonna do this and do that, and how that turned out. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I said, I ain't just no fan boy. No. I ain't no Colorado coach. No. I'm a realist. I know a dog when I see one. Colton Hood was a dog. Casey Salter is a dog. Tion Paul, whether he started or not, that boy a dog. He's a dog. Good morning, Miss Devin. A dog. I don't care if R.J. Johnson here from Georgia. I don't care if he's been up there 2 or 3 years and he knows the system and the coaching staff like him the best. He ain't better than Tion Paul. And I stand on it. Stand on it. Films don't lie. We all can have our favorite one. We all can have it. He ain't better than Tion Paul. Matter of fact, I even push it a little farther. DJ McKinney ain't better than Tion Paul at cornerback. Coach Prime, that's his team. He can do what he want to do. He the head man in charge. He ain't better than Tion Paul. And it's gonna show his head when this season starts. I don't look at the film. Films don't lie. I saw the breakdown, Buff and Prime on Tion Paul. When I told you Sincere Brown is the best wide receiver on Colorado, trust me, he is. While I watch the film and while I watch the breakdown, Buff and Prime. Thank y'all. Appreciate you. When I look back at the films, the way he played it, only wide receivers on this team got 1,000-yard receiver. Who else done that in college? Marion Miller, JoJo Williams. Who else? Facts don't lie. Film don't lie. And I got time. He the best. I don't care if Draylon been there for a year or two. I don't care about that. He can't get off the line of scrimmage. You put him outside. And I don't see that. I've seen that for a year. Unless he done got better. That's why they put him in the backfield. They see film too. You think that coaching staff got Hall of Fame jacket. Can't see that either. That's why they can't put him out wide. Can't get off the line of scrimmage. On press cut. Put him in the slot. Ain't no press cut. He can move. You put him in the backfield. He can go one-on-one with a linebacker and a safety or a defensive end. That's how you expose defense and take advantage of the players that you got. Football one-on-one. It's all about matchups. It's all about matchups. Good morning, Miss Diane Brown, Miss Debbie Garcia. Thank you for tuning in. The Sports Talk with B1. Yeah, I might have touched a few fellas. That's what I do over here. I tell the truth. I tell the truth. It ain't about your favorite player. It's about the best player. If you want to win. If you want to win, it ain't about your hometown player. I'm from Georgia. It ain't about every player from Georgia that go to Colorado. If somebody is better than you from Texas, it is what it is. If somebody is better than you from Georgia, it is what it is. If I'm from Georgia and another Georgia player go to Colorado, or Colorado brought a player from Florida better than him, hell, I'm gonna let you know. Oh, he got my homeboy. Yeah, he got him. He got him. Same way I'm doing right now. Juju is from Georgia. Good player. Young. Got it. He ain't better than Casey Salter from Texas. Yeah. It is what it is. Yeah. It is what it is. Same thing right here again. Same thing right here again. When I tell you that Hood, Colton Hood was the best cornerback in football this year, from what I saw last year, it ain't because he's from Georgia. It's from what I'm seeing him do. He locked down Arizona wide receiver who was taller than him, bigger than him, and faster than him. He only caught 2 catches. Two. Ain't too many times I come on here and tell you something don't come true. When I told you out of all of the running backs from Colorado, he's going to be the first player to hit that transfer portal because he can see the development of Dallin Hayes, and the running back coach, Marshall Falk, is going to identify him as a running back just like him. 2 months later, what happened? Bang. I put my feelings out the way and tell you the truth. It ain't about who dad I know. It ain't about who I don't work to deal with behind the scenes. It ain't about all that, cause stuff like that happen. Yeah, I promise you, your son gonna play. That's the only way Juju will play before K-Soft. I'm the first one you're gonna hear from that. Only way Juju play before K-Soft is a deal was made behind the scenes with that dude there. Because he could have went anywhere. And I get Juju, he could. He could. There ain't no knock on Coach Prime nor Julian Lewis. He's just not a better quarterback than K-Soft right now. That's the God knows truth. All the way that dude started, it ain't gonna be off talent. It ain't. Cause ain't no quarterback in college football is more talented right now than K-Salter. Somebody got to show me the film. You just can't get up here and pop your gun and think that B. Watt's gonna go with that. No, show it to me. Show me the stats to bag it up. Show me the film that can bag it up. Only reason Julian Lewis started before K-Salter. If K-Salter do something off the field crazy, or a back deal was made to keep him there for the future. But right now, I ain't, because I don't know. From what I don't see, he ain't no better quarterback than him. Get out your feelings, because I'm out of mine. I don't care nothing about nobody get mad at me. I'm just telling you the God knows truth. He's not going to beat him out. It ain't even close. You can make it seem like it's close because you keep pushing the narrative out there. That's close and close and close. It's not. Stop lying. It ain't close. It ain't close. They play different from one another. He good? Yeah, he good. He ain't better than him. It ain't close. It ain't close. Put both of them on any other team. Who you think the coach gonna come out there and say? Take the NIL money away. Take the fame away. Say, hey, Curtis Smart, I'm finna send you K. Salter and Julian Lewis to the University of Georgia. Who you think they gonna pick off the bottom of what they don't saying? Yeah. So you got to try to kill that narrative. Money Man, what's going on? Congratulations, Coach G. Coach G said, I'm retired. Congratulations, big dog. Welcome to the club, big dog. Welcome to the club. We can't be like Money Man. Money Man, he got income coming in from everywhere. Money Man, legendary island. Legendary island himself. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah. It is what it is. I keep it real on him. This show ain't for the faith. It just ain't. It just ain't. Now, Money Man got a church. He got everything. I got everything. I don't know if you're a deacon, a priest, or pastor. We don't know. He can wear a suit in the parking lot with a real hat on and everything. Money Man. My dog. My homeboy. Yeah, it is what it is. Be what on one this morning. Talk your talk, man. I'm just being honest, man. Ain't that wrong with being you? Yeah, you both be yourself. Don't let nobody change you, big dog. Yeah. But once again, you watch your sports talk. We'll be what? I just keep it real over here. They ain't got no home time love. I ain't giving out no home time love when it comes to football. You better be that dog, like you say you are. Yeah, you better be that dog. Cause be what will let you know if you that dog. Yeah, I'm gonna let you know. I don't care if you stay my next door neighbor. Yeah. See, a lot of these folks say, "Oh man, he from Texas. Oh man, he from Florida. That's my dog." They do it different now. Yeah, okay then. Yeah, he ain't better than that dude from Connecticut. He ain't better than that dude from Nebraska. He ain't better than that dude from Illinois. No. He ain't. He just ain't. I'm looking at him. He's not. He's just not. I seen the tape. I seen the play. He's not. I don't give a damn. He stay across the street from you. He ain't better than that boy from out there, Bloomingdale, Indiana. He just ain't. He just ain't. Be what? That's your nephew. That's your brother's son. Well, my brother's son, he ain't better than that boy from Wichita. With that boy out there, Wichita ain't playing. That boy out there, Wichita, he ain't playing. Man, that's your brother. My brother's son, yeah. That's my nephew. But you all right. But you ain't better than that dude down there in Austin, Texas. When I was seeing the tape. When I'm looking at him in person. You ain't better than him. Yeah, I'm a root for your nephew. I got you. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. It ain't no knock on you now. But that boy over there, from down there in Selma, Alabama, with them dusty shoes on. Yeah, that boy on a different level than my nephew is. Yeah. You all that. Be watched. Your niece is in that package. Yeah, she pretty. Yeah, she pretty. But that girl down there in Miami, Florida, yeah, she look better than you, niece. Yeah, she got it going on. Yeah, you might be a AKA, but that girl down in no fraternity. She look better than you. I'm just keeping it real. Over here on Sports Talk with Be Wise. What's going on? Big, who that big snack? What's going on, man? Yeah, big snack. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, big snack? Yeah, let me know when you want to come up here and get some of this smoke. I don't gave Money Main this smoke. I don't gave Uncle Steve this smoke. I don't gave Miss Phyllis Smith this smoke. Big snack. I'll be seeing you there when you want some of this smoke. Come and get it. It's free. It's free. Carolina Hood TV. Yeah, I'm telling the truth, Miss Diane Brown. It is. I mean, it is what it is. It ain't that I'm knocking nobody. I ain't knocking nobody. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just telling you the truth. I just try to be honest. I keep my feelings out of it. When everybody was on me last year about Barnes, this and Barnes that, they know who they were. Oh, he jumping outside. But yeah, he making plays. That boy coming around that corner like Coach Pride said about Juju. Look at him now. Look at Barnes now. What they got to say about Barnes now? Only thing they can say, oh, I hope he don't drop outside. Like they know if players in the NFL jump outside making $10 million a year. That's the only thing they can say at me. Yeah, that's the only thing they can say. That's the only thing they can say. Barnes done lost 20 pounds. 20. And look at him now. Chills are up. What they saying now? What they gonna say? What they gonna say now? I'm just trying to keep it real on Sports Talk with B1. That's all I do. But once again, I done said Coach Prime went to the media day and said these words right here. Coach Prime, your quarterback position. What you think about the quarterback position? These are his words. Coach Prime said, we brought both of them because I don't know who's going to start, which I don't believe Coach Prime when he said that. And moving on to the next paragraph. Captain Salter is off the chain. Ain't too many head coaches going to their press conference and media day saying that about their quarterback. Captain Salter is off the chain. But Juju is coming around the corner when he comes. You're watching Sports Talk with B Wise. I come to you by the digital airways of YouTube. If you would like to continue to support this broadcast in any kind of way, simply by Cash App, Super Chat, or just by joining the membership, anything that you do will be highly appreciated. Once again, tune in tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. My special guest will be Greg Sed from the state of Georgia, out of Atlanta, and you already know what you're going to get. We've been doing this thing on Thursday night for a year. He one of the best. And don't forget, on tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., I will be with a young hip hopper, a young, just a young dude. He's just young, man. He's young. Yeah, he make me young. But yeah, when I hang out with the young folks, yeah, he educate me, keep me up to date on everything. Yeah, he got it going on. Monday, man. Friday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. And I'll be back later on tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Still talking the same talk that I'm talking now. Ain't nothing gonna change what B. Watson said until otherwise proved. Now, if somebody go out there and show me another version of themselves, I'll come back and give you an update of the way I'm thinking. But right now, it ain't even close. It ain't even close. It's easy to go out there and say it close because of whatever you got to prove. But to play on the field, it shows itself. Once again, Sports Talk will be watched. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, I'll be back tonight talking that same talk. It ain't gonna change. It just ain't.